Everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Winner Circle Sports Betting Podcast. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It is Tuesday, the 3rd of June, and always with a Tuesday combination. Matt Fargo, Brian Bitler joining me here today. Should wear a blue. I should have wear a blue little Sasquatch shirt. You guys got the little blue on? I don't have a light blue. Now I got to go hunt Amazon for a 4X crazy Hawaiian T-shirt or button down. That'll be on the next episode for that. I'll have time for that one. You're here now. Let's go. Thumb it up. A nice 2-1 day yesterday with Major League Baseball. That's what we like to see here. Of course, I was the loser of the bunch. So go ahead. Doug, Chip, it's all my fault. We should have been sweeping the board. I did not come through 2-1, although it does put some free money in your pocket. These are the free picks, so put that notification bell on so you know when we roll out our MLB. NBA tomorrow. We'll do a little preview there with these gentlemen and Chip Chirimbus. So you don't want to miss out on that for the finals. And we're, a month and almost 2 full months, right? We got the Hall of Fame in the end of July, but soon enough, college and NFL football free pick videos right around the corner. Now, the free picks are the free picks. Our top plays, our best bets, our premium action are at gamblersworld.net. I say this every day. 3 738 packages guaranteed. Go get them. Stanley Cup Finals, NBA Finals, daily MLB. A longer pass will probably treat you a little better. And on top of that, it is guaranteed, which means we show you a profit or we credit you back over that time frame. A day like, I guess the finals start Wednesday and Thursday with hockey and NBA. So that's where you might look at a all access $69.99. We'll talk about that later when we see what the gents have up for today. But let's forget wasting time. You want free picks? Here come the free picks. We'll start early game. Mr. Blue Jay. Toronto and the Phillies. This was a tough one. I had a coin flip to see who would get their homer team here, whether it be Brian with the Phillies or you with the Jays. I got to go with the Jays here because you are home, so you get the home field advantage here, Matt. Toronto, a little dog here. So San Fran. Sanchez and the Phillies open up as a 140 fade, total of 8.5. Phillies needed a day off after getting lambasted by the Brew Crew. Pitching staff is falling apart there. You got a little bullpen issue for them. The Jays, have you found an offense here, or is it just attributing your 8, 11, and 12 runs to the Athletics bullpen just being one of the worst in baseball? Give us your thought here, Matt. Jays, and I keep on saying Sanchez, but they're not the Sanchez's. They're the Phillies on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, I think the Toronto offense is finally coming around. I know the Athletics bullpen, as you mentioned, is not very good, but the run is pretty good. As far as the side goes in this game, I think Philly is probably the right side only because just doing contrarian where they've lost 4 straight and Toronto's won 5 in a row. So I think Philly is probably the right side. I don't want to lay the number, so I'm going to look at the over. I think Sanchez, has been great this year, no doubt about it. But I think Toronto can get a few runs off them to push the number over, and the Phillies offense should have no issues going against Francis, who, as I mentioned last week, came into the season with high expectations, and he just hasn't been very good. So I like the over 8.5 in this one to get the series underway.
Over 8.5, official pick here for Matt Fargo. I'm looking at the Sanchez numbers. I mean, pretty comparable ERA and stuff. Big difference between the road split and home, so it's probably his batting average against, which, it's a little higher on the road. And that's good news for the over here because, as I said, they've put up 8, 11, and 12 runs the last couple of games. Seeing the ball well, maybe it carries over here. Philly's looking for some offense themselves here. Bry, right? You get beat up there by the Brewers. To win, you got to outscore the other team. It didn't really happen. You took a couple bad beatings there. Is this a get-right spot versus Francis, who isn't look at his numbers are just not anywhere close to Sanchez's, and his home numbers, again, back to the over here, Matt's official show pick, 288 batting average against and a 150 whip. You're going to have a guy and a half on the inning every inning against the Phillies lineup. I tend to agree with you over here. Your thoughts?
I tell you, I like the Toronto Blue Jays here on the money line. I know they've won 5 or 6, and the Phillies have lost 4 straight.
All
But
right.
I think the Phillies are held in higher regard. They're up there with the not as high as the Yankees and Dodgers, but teams that are just heavily bet normally. And the Toronto usually goes under the radar, and I think you're going to get value with Toronto until people catch up to them. And I like Bowden Francis. He hasn't shown what I thought he was capable of, but I think Christopher Sanchez, and I hate to talk bad about him. Last year, he made me look bad because he just performed. But I think in this one, which is close to a coin flip game, the way Toronto is hitting the baseball, I'll take the Blue Jays at home on the money line.
I like the Blue Jays there. Interesting. All right. You mentioned the Phillies aren't held in high regard as the Yankees. They have the same record as the Yankees, basically. They have 36 wins.
But generally, people are Dodgers, Yankees,
Yes, it's always Dodgers. But I agree with you. Like, it's a team that's just kind of overlooked for as good as they've been for as long as they've been. So official pick here though from Matt Fargo is the over 8.5. Again, 2 in 1 day yesterday with the free picks. Starting off with a winner right here. Philly, Toronto, interleague action over 8.5 for Matt Fargo. As of right now, I don't see anything up for Matt today on a Tuesday. Gonna load anything up for today's plays or what?
Yeah, actually, I have 2 plays in the system. I'm waiting for one more to get loaded. There's no lineup yet, so I'm going to have a 3-pack once the third game is loaded. So coming off a 2-0 sweep yesterday on the plus 155 thereabouts Padres and the 131 Angels. So the underdogs continue to bring in the profits. So we'll keep that rolling today with 3 more.
I'm seeing your last 30 days, 31 and 26, but you're showing a near 6-time profit there with the doggies. So great work. And I know exactly what game you're waiting for to pop up there because I think I'm in the same area where we're looking to get on that game, waiting for that line to circulate here. Again,
I'm surprised it's not in yet.
These are Matt's free picks. His best bet will be up later today in a little 3-pack action as well. Now, we move on to a late game here. The Mets and the Dodgers, 2 teams that Brian probably hates as a Philly fan. No love lost between those franchises there and Philly. The Mets kind of, I want to say they did me dirty last night. It's more of the Dodgers. I had the over last night. I actually had the Twins run line, so I ended up splitting there. But the one time I need the phantom runner to do something in extra innings, and the Dodgers can't push a guy across to get me 9 runs, it is what it is. Today we get Mr. Kershaw, Hall of Fame guy for sure. He's laying 140 to McGill. I don't know if I want to lay 140 with Clayton Kershaw. Now, he's got great numbers. He's a great – I mean, what's there to say about the guy? We'll pat the guy on the back. He's been great. 3 starts this year, 4 innings, 2 innings in a rain spot, 5 innings another game. What are we getting out of this guy? Even this is not anywhere near close to a peak Kershaw. It's a injured Kershaw the last 5 years as he's been sputtering. They put him out. How many innings again from this guy? And then on top of his 4 or 5 inning outing that you might get, even if he's aces, let's be honest, he's probably going to give up a run or 2 either way. Then you turn over to a bullpen, which miraculously had a good game yesterday. So, we put that in the hat of, can I get 2 of those in a row, which we're probably not going to get with the Dodgers beat up bullpen. I like the Mets. I like the over here. McGill's solid, not spectacular. He is what he is, and the Mets are what they are. They win games. They're getting good pitching. Diaz blew it last night. Do you want to take the Dodgers here, or are you more inclined to – I'm more inclined to the Mets. Brian, but this is your free pick. Free pick. Emphasize for everybody.
For me, last night, I was sweating out the under. When it was 1st and 3rd, 1 out or 2 out, I was like, they're going to score this damn run here. But got lucky with that under. As far as this game goes today, I don't know how you can't like the New York Mets with that plus money. Tyler McGill started out pretty strong this season, and then he had a rough patch. But last time out, he won 5 2/3. Gave up 2 earned runs, and Clayton Kershaw had his best start last time out, but I don't think he can give you more than 5 innings. And then, like you said, you got the shaky bullpen coming in. So for me, I'm going to lean towards taking the New York Mets on the money line. I think they keep rolling.
Mets money line plus the 120 underdog action from Ryan Bitler. Again, this is Bryce's free pick. He sees that nice 14-7 run. Get on board with his best bets today. I see a MLB Apex play up and WNBA action. Best bet titanium wager. I love it. Apex titanium all time. You got to add like palladium in there too. That's a good precious
I'm working
metal.
on some stuff. I got a Paramount pick. I got some stuff. The month of June so far, February, March, April, May, and now June. I've started off slow to the month, and then I just catch fire. So hopefully I can get back on track today after an 0-1 day yesterday. I like the card today. Finally have a diverse card. We got CFL on deck along with NHL, NBA playoffs coming up. So definitely a good time to get on board this week.
And there you go. Listen, you brought up the CFL. We don't really do a lot of free picks on CFL and WMA and stuff like this, but gamblersworld.net, you do get premium action on all of these other sports. We just concentrate on the major one because, honestly, people are still learning how to bet baseball and NFL and college football. It's a little tricky introducing them to UVL or UFL and CFL and CBI tournaments or whatever the heck we got going on. But gamblersworld.net, you go there for the premiums. As Brian said, Canadian football arriving. WNBA has arrived and is up right now for sale on the site. Matt, what do you think about Phillies Dodgers? Excuse me, Mets Dodgers.
Mets. Yeah, I think Brian nailed it with just with the starting pitching matchup. Looking at McGill, his last 2 starts have been really good. After 3 straight where he allowed 4 runs each, so he's back to form. Kershaw, you don't know how long he's going to be able to go. He threw 74 pitches last time out, went 5, but prior to that, he needed 83 pitches to go 4 innings in his opening start of the season. So I think he's being priced of the Kershaw of old and not of the current version that we're seeing or that we've seen this year and last year. So I think the value is there. The Mets have the better record overall. Dodgers are good at home, no doubt about it. But Mets saw them last night, and I think they can do it again.
Mets, it's going to be a Met trifecta here on the video. We only count it as one game, but we all agree here. The New York Mets plus 120, live dog action here on a Tuesday evening. And that'll take you to late night action. You'll send you the bed counting money instead of sheep there. So take the Mets for the free pick here. Again, free picks, best bets at gamblersworld.net. Final play of the day. Here we go, Yankee fans. Yanks, Cleveland, Rodon, BB. Rodon, a big $2 favorite already. I mean, the Yankees. And, yeah, I will beat the dead horse. I don't care. I'm not going to take the – are you even shocked that I bring up the Yankees and I'm going to kind of kick them a little bit? 205 is just a big I don't know how many times I could say it here with the Yanks. Now you've lost Luke Weaver. Williams has been bad out of the bullpen. And Rodon, he's been great. And I like Rodon. I liked him when he was on the Sox, the Giants. I think he's a solid pitcher. He's been great this year for the Yankees. Great home numbers. I'm not going to – what can I say about his home numbers? He got great home numbers and just overall on the year. But when we're talking 2-1 and I'm getting a 170 on the other side of things here versus a team that's always has decent pitching, that always plays the Yankees tough, I'm going to take the 170. As good as Rodon is, he's going to go 7. Let's be honest. The Yanks are not going to let this guy go complete game shutout kind of stuff. The bullpen will have to come in. It is shaky to me, their bullpen, now that they're it's crazy that Luke Weaver was their best bullpen guy. It's that's a whole nother story. I could go into the dollar store shopping Yankees, bringing in him and Carlos Carrasco and these guys. I like Jose Rodriguez. The lineup is not deep when it comes to power and average and all that stuff for Cleveland. I thought about the under. Instead, I'm going to take the big payday here, Bry. Plus 170. BB to keep it close. And again, when it comes down to the bullpen, I think the Yankees got a little bit of a problem right now. Granted, they're off. They had a day off. They had a nice road trip. They went 6-3. You did lose to the Dodgers 2 of those. This team actually lost to the Rockies 3-2. So they beat up on bad teams. I think Cleveland's competitive enough. 170 for me is worth a play. What do you think?
Well, for me here, I'm going to try to get the under at 7.5 and get some plus money on it. I just think Carlos Rodon and Bibby can both give you 7 innings, and I like the Cleveland bullpen. And the Yankees bullpen overall, I'm not selling on them yet. I just think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Yankees' first game back off the road trip here. So I'm seeing a 3-2 type of score. I'm going to take the under.
And again, I like I was torn on the under, but I'm like, ooh, plus 170 as opposed to a minus 110 on an under 8. I was like, you know what, give me the 170, but I'm with you on the under as well. So that can be a little bonus action. We'll see where Mr. Fargo goes. Maybe he'll, make a bonus play here.
Yeah, I'm with both you guys. I like Cleveland and the under. Like Higgsy, like you mentioned, the Yankees are just overpriced. They always are. And laying 2-1 number here against a very good Cleveland team with 6 teams over 500, I think it's too much. Rodon is not allowed a run in 2 straight starts, so we're going contrarian by going against him here. And BB, he's very solid in his own right, and we know the Yankees' offense is great, but I think he can hold his own. And as Brian mentioned, the Cleveland bullpen got off to somewhat of a slow start this year, but they've come around and they can hold their own as well. So as for the show pick, yeah, I would go with Cleveland as the dog, as I am a typical dog guy anyways.
And he also likes the under too, but he's on Cleveland with me there, plus 170. By the way, Yanks 31-25 to the under on a year. And as we mentioned about the inflated things, and again, I just have the Yankee numbers up here. 36-22. You think you should be rolling along. You're only up about $2 and change betting the Yanks all season with 14 games in pocket over 500, that's a big number. To be up $2, that tells you if you fade them every once in a while or how you do it, you can make a little money. Again, just because it's one game doesn't mean we hate the Phillies, the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Braves, whatever team it is. These are about the money spreads on them and whatever the take back is. That's why I'm looking for this one. Cleveland, official show pick, plus 170. And there you have it. Listen, these are the free picks. We are 16-26 with the show pick. Not all that great. It's been a little rough start. We were doing NCAA basketball, baseball first started. We had NBA stuff. 2 in 1 day essay. We're looking to bounce back. These are free picks. I get it. Like, oh, these are free picks, right? If you get it a free pick, I won't buy your premium stuff. Well, it's free because one, I assign the games to the guys. So maybe they don't love these games. It happens. Sometimes you come on here and you say, well, this is a premium play. Go get it. Do you go buy the premium play? No one's going for free dental work. I say this all the time. It's free. They have $1.50 hot dogs at Costco. Are you gonna pay $1.50 for the hot dog, or are you gonna wait outside for somebody to throw half of it out because it's 10 feet long? No, you're not gonna eat somebody's half-eaten hot dog. You're gonna pay $1.50 for the full hot dog. Use your heads, people. All right. Get a day pass, $69.99. The single passes for packages, most guys are about $30. We're gonna make you money here. All right. Free picks. Cleveland plus 170. Mets plus 120. We got an over 8.5. We got the bonus on the what was the bonus on? We all sort of liked the Mets, right? Kind of like a triple
Metropolitans,
bonus. Yeah. Triple bonus on the Mets. We were all on the Mets. So go for that. Best bets at Gamblers World. Brian's got an Apex play up at MLB. He's got WNBA, the W. I love how they call it the W. W. Titanium wager best bet. Go get it. I got a 3-pack up. Again, you want to buy an all-access pass from me today, you'll get 3, 6, you'll get 9 games, just so you know. 9 games for a day pass, $69.99. And Matt will be adding his 3-pack up shortly. We're waiting for an update on the back end. But there you have it for a Tuesday. Tomorrow, these two gents, Chip Trim is doing WNBA. I will hopefully be alive to come back on Thursday. We will see what happens. Going under the knife, we'll see.
They put me under?
Yeah, to put me under. I guess I'll hurt you. I'm probably gonna let this guy cut open my.
Well, I didn't know how tough you were. I thought you'd just drink some whiskey and get it done.
Yeah, listen, if I was getting a staple on my chest, it'd be one thing. Like, oh yeah, I don't need pain doesn't hurt, and just staple me like I'm Dalton in Roadhouse. But no, they got some robot doing some incision on my side to go in and tape down a hernia that's driving me crazy for 6 years. So. Hopefully, I'll be back. If not, it was nice knowing you guys. And I'll see everybody on the other side. I'll come in and haunt you from wherever I'm at.
Sounds and good. We'll hang out a little bit.
That's my gloomy Gus outlook there. You never know. Debbie Downer, gloomy Gus. There you go. Gents, have a good one. I'll talk to you guys on Thursday. Take it easy, everybody.